Gotta be honest, I really miss recording through game capture as opposed to OBS because the one simple reason that it separates my audio from the game's audio, which is pretty neato. Welcome to Dragon Quest VIII part. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I never know what part it is. If you haven't caught on to that joke by now, that's not an actual joke. I really don't know what it is. So we beat the big bad boss. I played this. This was a while ago. Not as long ago as it's been before. Like I think it's within the summer at least. So at the most, only a month or two ago. But I ended at a really weird part where I could have just gone and turned it in, but I was already going so long through the dungeon that I was just like, I might as well just end that. And I think I had a stream right after I recorded this, which explains it. I'm gonna assume I talked to these cows. I'm gonna do it again anyway because they give delicious milk. All right, what do we got? Tree faces, headhunter. All right, I've been meaning to do this for a while, so I think I just should. I'm just going to use the spicy cheese and just see what it does. I'm tired of not knowing. I'm tired of having it in my inventory and doing nothing. Actually, you know what I want to do before I do that, though? Let's set tactics for these three back to Show No Mercy, just to speed things up a little bit. And then I'll use the item. Let's use spicy cheese. I don't know what it'll do. Let's find out. Yeah, so if I remember, Jessica actually died during that boss fight, so she missed out on a good chunk of XP. Let's see what Munchie does. That's so amazing. I don't know what I expected it to do, but that's great. So Munchie just spews flame breath if you use that kind of cheese. Interesting. Probably could have used that before, but it's something. The cheese is surprisingly hard to make, which is why I was a little surprised I hadn't used it before. So just basically just go straight. We're off the path no matter what now, so I have to fight enemies. Alright. So what we're going to do... Oh, I got to bring up that alchemy guide again. What we're going to do is... one moment. DQ8... Alchemy... I want to see that it does. Awesome. This is seriously an amazing, like, it's in the forums, so it's in the game facts board, but it's called Alchemy Walkthrough version 4.0, progressive spoilers but newbie friendly. Super goddamn helpful. The fact that it just has a section where it tells you how much, like, what you can make at certain points in the story is phenomenal. No other alchemy guide does that to my knowledge. I'm just gonna find where I am in the game. Right. So, that's new recipes. Oh, this is the stuff I can start making, I think. Post events and pick them. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, never mind. I'll do this after, because we're about to get a huge upgrade to the alchemy pot. I should have honestly just started this battle before I started reading that stuff. We're about to get a pretty big upgrade to the alchemy pot, and it's going to introduce a lot of recipes, so... But there was some stuff I wanted to do before that, too. Let me see. So, you can make the white shield, which is one of Jessica's best shields, which is a little racist, but that's okay. Platinum helmets, agility rings and titan belts are good alchemy and nice accessories alone. Good way to rack up gold, too. I think I had a pretty decent amount of gold when I was looking at the menu. So, the Mercury Bandana is what I want to go for, because it really boosts the agility and can be worn even in the late game. So I think that's just a bandana with... I think that's just a bandana with the speedy... Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I think it's just a bandana with the agility ring. Yes, agility ring plus bandana. Hermes hat, I'm going to skip. Staff of Anti-Magic, Rune Staff plus Wizard Staff, and then White Shield, Iron Shield plus Silver Platter. Am I going the right way? Yeah. But more importantly, the reason I wanted to do this for a while is that I'm finally going to unlock the monster arena, I think in this one. Because the last monster that we needed to recruit is hidden before the next area, which is pretty fucking neato. I can't wait to get a start on that. I'll honestly take like a huge like detour just to do it, because the Monster Arena quest is so fucking worth it. Not only is it tons of fun, like I always like monster capture stuff in games. Like I'm playing, or not playing, but when I was playing Final Fantasy X2, the game is not. It's the whole thing, but the International Edition, which is the PS3 and PS4 versions, added the Fiend Arena, which basically means you can capture fiends and you can like have them fight in your party for you. Completely optional. You don't have to do it at all. Even if you don't have them fight in your party, you can like fight them in the arenas against other fiends and win some cool like accessories and items and stuff like that. Really, really good stuff. I like that. I like that it's completely fucking separate from the main game, or you can combine it together if you want. That's kind of how this one works. Basically, I've explained it before, I'm sure, because it's my favorite thing in this game. But I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's right there. You basically I gotta go for that witch first. Those monsters that you fight randomly, like on the overfield, like we already captured 2 of them, so I'm sure I explained it back then. But I'm trying to think of the ones I want to go for first. I know 2 of them. Brickman you can get pretty early on. He's the I don't remember if we fought him or not, but he's like the Brickman, which is one of the most iconic Dragon Quest creatures. I know this because there was a crossover event in Final Fantasy XIV, and you can get the Brickman minion, which is pretty cool. There's that, and then there's also a Brickman Fate, so you could like fight one. And it was kind of interesting because the graphics in Final Fantasy are kind of like realistic in that this kind of looks cartoony, just the animation style. What 14 is like hyper realistic, not really, I guess. It's just Final Fantasy realistic, and so it was a really weird thing where you could fight like a Brickman, like giant Brickman, and it was like a cartoon like plopped down in like this super like 3D type thing. It looked really weird, but it's so cool to fight. And they've never brought that event back, which makes me really depressed. I'm sure once Dragon Quest XI comes over west, they'll make some sort of crossover, and I will gladly play the shit out of it. Alright, so just go over to Red. Hey Red, I brought that Venus tier thing. I've been holding on to it for a couple months, but don't worry about it too much. Old Lady Red, where she's just in a rocking chair.
There, I got it. The Venus tier.
Now that is quality. Oh yes, this is the real deal. Well, Yangus, you excel yourself.
Now, hand over the horse and cart like you promised.
I never promised that. I said I'd think about it when you bought me the goods. And I've thought about it now, and I'm still not giving it back. You can keep the stone.
Oi, that ain't what you promised. That's a pretty low trick, Red. I'm surprised at ya.
Promises? You want to talk about promises? If I remember rightly, you promised me ages ago you'd bring me that stone.
What? That was years ago. You can't dredge up the past like that.
Well, you're in no position to argue. I ain't saying it again. The horse stays with me.
Yeah, right. I was out of line before, breaking me promise to you and all. I ain't surprised you act off with me. But this ain't just about me now. I can't leave without the horse. It's for the gov. Look, do what you want with me. But I'm begging you, give the horse back.
Hey? Oh. All right. Behave, would ya? Stop grovelling about on the floor. Be a man.
Well?
I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you, but you've lost it. Have the horse. Do what you want with it. But I'll be keeping that Venus tier. That's what we agreed, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Red, and sorry about everything.
Oh, for crying out loud. Pull yourself together. We're done here, right? So go on then. Hop here.
Red and Yankees have relationship goals we can all strive for. It's just so weird. I like it though, a lot. I think it's pretty well written. Red's a pretty strong character, which I can appreciate.
Red told me to get the horse out for you before you got here. Looks like she knew you'd come out with the goods. She must rate you.
Oh dear, what a terrible ordeal you must have been through. I'm so sorry. I won't leave you alone again. I'll never go to the pub like that again. I promise.
Keep that in mind, kids. If you go out to the pub drinking, your daughter will be kidnapped, and you'll have to go on an adventure. You have to kill a giant treasure chest, take the gem inside, and then have to talk to your ex-girlfriend. Just think about that. Next time you're thinking about grabbing that Guinness. Down at the pub.
God blimey!
Wasn't he with them?
Well, we're ready to leave whenever you are. What's our next destination?
I believe it's
How about
Shrodane
trying
Castle.
brains again? Maybe the old geezer will be around to give us some intelligence this time.
Hold on. Can we all look at the way he spells intelligence? It sounds the exact same way. That's just them trying to make Genghis sound even dumber. That doesn't even make sense.
Let's
I
head
love
back
it.
to Pickham. We've got to find out where Dolmagus is. Otherwise we'll just be wandering around like headless chickens.
It will be no hardship to me if I never ever set foot in Pickham again. But I suppose we have no choice.
Nah, Pickham's great. I've enjoyed my time there. The casino grinding was pretty fun. Not fun, but I feel really rewarding that I actually got to grind it and got some pretty good stuff early on. And some of that cash money. Speaking of the Acme pot, I believe it's back with us. Now he's not upgrading it just yet, but I will use it before he does so. Let's mix. Did I never equip the agility ring? Whoops. That's a huge whoops. I must have another one. I definitely made some. I have at least one, okay. And bandana. Let's start the show. This is a priority. It's basically to make the hero always attack first, which I'm pretty all about. And then, I think I have the stuff for the white shield, too. I want to make sure I bought it. So it's an iron shield and a silver platter. Oh my god, phone, really? We doing this right now? That's Discord. Let's, it's Spencer trying to call out Carlos in our private Discord, so that's kind of funny. Alright. So I need an iron shield and a silver platter. I don't see iron shield. I see the kitty shield. I think that's what this one is. Yeah. I must have an iron one. I have a silver platter. I have 4 of them. I think that might have been what I was selling. Let me see. That's all I got for now. How do I make the iron shield again? Iron shield plus iron shield for the iron curious. I could make Eros's bow, which is a garter plus a hunter's bow. That would probably be good for... Oh, there's just so much shit I have to make. There's the Templar shield. Staff of Anti-Magic remains the thing I should make above others, which I can make as soon as I combine these two. God, I don't remember. Also, can he use cheese? I don't remember if he can. Alright, Hunter's Bow and then Garter. Do I have a Garter? Does Jessica have a Garter? Did I not buy one? And then, starting soon, I'm going to be able to create a bunch more medicine. So when I go back to town, I should try and make, I should try and buy some various medicine stuff just to, have on hand. Not too bad. Oh, I still haven't equipped Yangus with the agility ring. I need to do that. Yangus going faster is pretty OP, because typically he's supposed to be like the strong and defensive, like heavy character archetype, but he's not at the current state. Should also heal too. It's a short journey back, but it'd be really stupid if I died doing something like this. I gotta try and get on top of some of these before I get too far. Okay. Nope, that's the map. Okay. I do want to say, though, I am super fucking... I really, really enjoy this game, and I don't know why I don't play it more often. That's not true. I know exactly why. It's because, I have to set up my old PS4 to do it, or my old PS3 to do it, and it's very, clunky and not fun to do. What the fuck was I doing? Healing, right. And equipping that. That's fine. Where is it? Heal all. I'm all about it. Alright. Yeah. I'm super excited. God, I love this game, and I don't know why I don't play it more often. I'm debating getting the 3DS version. I know it's not the superior version. The only thing is, at the current point I'm at now, I'm pretty decently leveled up. Not great, but like it's not like just starting off, which is awful. So I can kind of do certain things in the game, and it's like, you know what? It's just I would rather start this game like 10 hours in than I would like over. Like just enough where it's like I'm at a decent spot. I don't have to grind through the beginning and do all the stuff I've seen before, but at the same time, where I can play most of the game still. But I mean, it is what it is. The other thing is I don't want to have 2 playthroughs. I don't want to play it on 3DS and play it in this file, because then all of the wonder and like mysticism playing it here would fade away. So I guess I just need to play it more here. That's the only solution I can think of. God, that line he does in the sand is so funny to me. That does a lot. I wonder how much MP that cost. Alright, Jessica leveled up, that's good. What do we got? So, for RPGs, I've been playing Final Fantasy 3. I'm sorry, 3. Final Fantasy, that'd be a completely different story. I've been playing, maximum MP increased by 50, that's a huge ability up. I've been playing Final Fantasy 13, trying to grind for trophies. I didn't realize this, but I'd never beaten the game. I forgot that I just went and watched the cutscenes when I beat the game, or when I came close to beating it the first time. I think I got to... I forget the dude. It's the head of SciComm, if you've played 13 and this means anything to you. But it was basically... There's 13 chapters. I got to chapter 12 at the very last boss of 12. Couldn't beat him, and then just gave up. And didn't realize that I was basically just one area and the boss away from beating the game. Like, really, really close. And, it's weird, because the boss I couldn't beat before, I one-shotted this time. And, I don't know, it's not fun for me to play. I don't enjoy the game, like, even a little bit. But, you know, gotta finish it. But, yeah, so I beat the game. So I went from 27% trophies, which was all the story trophies, up to through chapter 11. Maybe through 12, I'm not sure. And then I had 1 or 2, like, miscellaneous ones, like, for casting Libra on 100 different enemies, doing all the low-level Seath missions, which there's only, like, 10 of, or, like, 5 of. It's really low. So now all I have left for trophies is to beat certain enemies, basically beat all the Seath Stone missions, max out all my characters' levels, and then have all the weapons and accessories. And currently the stage I'm at is grinding for grinding experience, which just means casting death on the giant turtles a bunch of times, and it's not fun. Not enjoying it. It's just so long and drawn out. I'm just like, fucking A. Doing the same thing over and over and over. There's a strong lack of post-game content in that game. Like, technically, if I wanted to alleviate... And this is with the double XP accessory, too. If I wanted to alleviate it, technically, I could just, I think I could probably start doing some of the other, like, endgame Seat Stone missions, but just, like, I don't... Some of them are really hard. I don't want to do it until a max level. But at the same time, it would like, be somewhat more interesting. So, that's my life right now. Between that and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and Final Fantasy Record Keeper, both of which I'm enjoying pretty well. They're both pretty good. But I'm playing Duel Links a lot more. In fact, this is a reveal I don't really want to make, but this will show me who gets this far in the video. I have Duel Links on mute, and I've just been doing auto duels, trying to get clear out some of the fodder. Some like the random generic duelist and just auto dueling them. right now. I also was doing it during the stream earlier today when I was streaming Digimon 4. Shout out to this one dude who never found Brainiac. He's just right down here. So close, yet so far. Also, shout out to this game for not making me have to wait until morning to fight this. That would be or to find him. That'd be very annoying. Oi, Brains. Did I go in here already? Did I get all his books and stuff?
Hello, Brains. Long time no see. Back at last, eh?
Well, well, look who it is. You came when I was out, did you, Yangas? I'm sorry I wasn't here. But you're back again. So, if I'm not mistaken, you must be in need of some information. Am I right?
Always on the bow, eh, Brains? We're looking for this bloke who looks like a clown. Goes by the name of Dolmagus. He's a slippery customer. Keeps getting away from us. Have you heard anything?
Yes, I've heard about him. The criminal responsible for murdering the abbot of Maella Abbey, no less. My sources report seeing him walking over the surface of the sea toward the western continent.
The western continent? That's a bit hazy, isn't it? Can't you be more spiffy?
Sorry, that's all I know. I wish I could tell you more.
Well, if you don't know nothing more, Brains, there ain't nothing more to know. We'll have to go to the western continent ourselves.
A fine idea. But aren't you forgetting something? How...
I'm going across the sea. I accidentally did that too early.
Monster attacks at sea have been significantly worse recently. All crossings from here and from the northern continent have been cancelled. You could go if you had your own ship, but unless I'm misinformed, you don't. I'd say that will pose quite a problem.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
No, I can see that. Well, perhaps I can help you out there with a little snippet of information I heard.
The music just stopped, which means it's supposed to do a much more uplifting theme.
Follow the cliffs along the coast to the west from Port Prospect, and you will come to a wide open wasteland. According to what I hear, there's an old abandoned ship there. I don't know why a ship should be in a place devoid of water, but anyway, people say it's a magic ship. If you could get it up and running again, you'd be able to sail anywhere you wanted. You might want to try the path to the west of Port Prospect. It was blocked by a rock slide, but I hear that's been cleared up now.
Yeah, we defeated Marimon, so the rock slide's all cleared up now. So I forgot about this. This is a slight detour. I don't think this part's super long. But yeah, basically we gotta go find a ship now. And we're gonna find the ship, and it's in the middle of a wasteland. We're gonna get there and be like, oh, turns out we can't get the ship out of here. And then someone says something where it's like, oh, well, I think there was a record of this in Trodane Castle. And you go through all the way through the fucking castle. And then you search the library. Okay, I've definitely been here. Oh my god. Stop it. Okay. I really thought they upgraded the alchemy pot, but I think I have to go to sleep before he upgrades it. I think that's how it's triggered. There's two upgrades to the alchemy pot. There's one that makes it so you can combine 3 items at once instead of 2, and then there's one that changes it so all upgrades are immediate. That's not until way, 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 way later. I think it might even be in the New Game Plus, but I'm not sure. Not New Game Plus, I'm sorry. Post-game. This is one of the ones that does the whole, puts like a star next to your file. It's like, oh, this game's completed, and you can unlock more things, like a lot of RPGs do. That's the tavern. That's where daughters get kidnapped. Let's go through here. That's super dark when I say it out loud. Alright. Hello, sir. 48 gold coins. I think I can spare that. Thank you. This game... Oh, yep, here it is. Watch, he's going to turn and look at the camera. Fucking made a liar out of me. That makes sense. Alright. Let me see. Oh, the witch is what drops the garter. Got it. Post events in Pick'em. The alchemy pot upgrade is possible at this point in the game, allowing the use of 3 items. The upgrade can occur anytime after Medea is returned to the party. The only requirement is resting at an inn. Choose to rest in an inn. The scenes where the party rests the party part of the story do not count. At minimum, you have to rest and sleep at an inn twice. Among the cheapest to point is the story are Riverside Chapel, Fairbury, and Hilltop Hut. If you're extremely stingy with your gold, you can't wait until the Western Continent. Some inns are free of charge. Wherever you sleep in an inn, you'll notice Trode working on the hut. Eventually, you turn around and give you a very creepy smile. Next time, you'll check the Alchemy Pot 11 upgrade. Gotcha. I was right. I didn't realize you had to do it multiple times. That makes sense, because I didn't remember having the Alchemy upgrade for a long time. And I was like, I don't think it was this early in the game, but now I know why. Alright, let's zoom. We can go to, what, one of the ones they said. Let's go to the Riverside Chapel. I like this place. It's nice and open. And then we're going to unlock more recipes. I got to figure out, how do I make an iron shield? Because this was pretty easy, I remember, and I just don't remember how to do it now. Must be on the page before this. Alright, I'll try and sleep while I look for it. Multitasking. I could have just hit the back button instead. I scrolled down and looked. Iron. Fuck, how do you make the iron shield? Do you just buy it? Because that wouldn't surprise me. Probably have to go back to Pick'em and buy an iron shield. Which isn't too hard. It's not too bad. There we go. Okay. Alright. I think you have to talk to this woman. Not that I really care about saving the money, to be honest. It's just, if I'm going to do this more than once, I might as well. Here it goes again. This looks like the same cutscene. No, here it is. There's a creepy smile. I should do a super, super close-up of that smile and make that the thumbnail. It'll look all pixelated and shit, but I think it'd be funny. Not that anybody's clicking on these anyway. Nick's having fun in the game. Better make sure nobody watches it. Alright, I think if I go outside, Trode tells me. I don't know what the requirement is here. Trode, baby, what do you got for me? What the fuck, Trode? Oh, you know what? It might just be as simple as opening the alchemy pot. Ah, yep. Perfect timing, Nick. You've been asleep at night. I've been burning the midnight oil again to improve the alchemy pot. Look! I've made a breakthrough. You're no longer restricted to 2 ingredients. You can now use 3 at a time now. Now you can make even more exciting items. What a boon to your alchemy studies. No, you can thank me later. Sure, it won't be too long now before it's ready, though. You really want to give up halfway through? No. He's still asking me about this recipe. Alright, so I think the place... I didn't want to do that. Ah, God, no. I think the place they're talking about... first off, I want to go back to Pick'em just to make sure I didn't miss an iron shield. I thought I bought everything I needed, but it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't. Didn't realize I could zoom straight to the Swordsman's Labyrinth, too. That's pretty neat. Right, so we can make a couple things here. We can make a bronze helmet, which is a bronze knife, stone hard hat, cold cheese, chili cheese, water meat, yep. Greater Panacea, hunter's bow, long spear, moon's mercy, mystifying mixture, rose root, silver curious, which is a pretty easy one to make, actually. He recommends the silver curious, which doesn't surprise me. And then I'll keep going here. Carlos has just texted me saying it's weird watching early seasons of That 70s Show and knowing Mila Kunis is 14. That is true. I forgot about that. Mila Kunis lied about her age to work on That 70s Show, which is super weird when you realize how much they were sexualizing her. Right. I want to see if I can buy an iron shield. Would that be under weapons? I can never tell. Certain games sell... Oh, cool. It is. Okay. Doesn't say I own any. Weird. So I want 3, I think. 2 to equip. Oh, well. What is the... Iron Curious, which is... Iron Curious is... Iron Shield and Iron Shield. So then I might want to buy... I think... Oh, Yangus can equip it. Right, oh no. Okay, I'm looking at Yangus. So, 2 to equip. 3, because 1 for... 2 to equip, 1 to combine in the alchemy pot for Jessica. And then another one to make an Iron Curious. Who can equip the Iron Curious, though? Can both of them or just Yangus? Let me see. Doesn't really tell me. Usually it does the recommended armor. So like it says, so this is before pick him. So this is what we should have right now. Best weapon, best shield, best headgear. Oh, okay. So it looks like Yangus is the only one who can equip the Iron Curious. So I only need to buy... So I'm assuming he's the only one who can equip the Silver Curious. So I only need to buy 4, I think. They're actually pretty cheap compared to how much money I have, too. I'll just put them in the bag for now. Okay. That's good. We got that. That'll come in a lot of handy, actually. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I can never tell if people enjoy this. Like, for the people who are watching these, I can never tell if they enjoy, like, me figuring out what to equip and stuff like that. Sometimes people say they do, and I just, like, for me, I do this a lot in Final Fantasy, like, 12, where it's, like, showing how I'm leveling up the characters and equipping them and stuff like that. I feel like it's interesting. Like, when I watch videos of this, I think it's not... I think it's... What did I just do? What did I... Oh, somehow put it in the front. That's weird. Like, I think it's, you know, interesting to look at, but I know I'm not everyone, so... It's tough to say. I did just waste like 3,000 though. Not waste. I'm going to use it. Plus, it's going to make one of the better shields for Jessica, and it's going to make the next thing up for Yangus. I think it's worth it. Alright, so I think they were saying where we're supposed to go now is Paragon Port Prospect, right. So this is the third area we were in, actually. It's pretty early on. I'm gonna ignore that stuff. Right, okay. So it's saying I could make Mystifying Mixtures, a cheat recipe that sells for a sizable profit. Mystifying Mixture is Cowpat plus Holy Water plus Wing of Bat, or Antidote Herb, Medicinal Herb, Moonwort Bulb, which is pretty cheap, actually. I should try and make some of those. If it sells for a decent amount, well, I should try and make it anyway. Nope, I didn't want to go in the town. Alright. So I think we're going to be good for now. When the alchemy pot ticks, I'll start making Jessica's shield. And then we'll go from there. I'm just looking at the quick recommended. Recommends bronze helmet, which is knife, and stone hard hat. I'm going to ignore that one. Long spear, cypress stick, iron lance. I'm going to ignore that one too. Because I don't really need them. I'm using swords, so I don't need the I don't need a spear. It just seems like dead weight. Yeah. I do want to make... Oh, there it is. I want to make Jessica's staff, actually. Making her... she's already a glass cannon, so I think I want to make her stronger before I do anything. Again, it's a shorter recipe, but it's something. Actually, I might have to unequip her first. Yeah, because she has it equipped, so it's not going to let me do it. Let me do that first. Let me just unequip it real quick. Oh, I didn't think about that. If I unequip it, then she won't be able to use it in battle. Well, I might as well nip it in the bud and just do it now. You know, the longer I wait, the harder it's gonna be to do. I'll equip her with this again. This is significantly stronger, but I think it's worth it. What is it called? The Staff of Anti-Magic? Is that what I'm making? So, she's got it in her... Got that. Now we have one in the bag already. I can also make flame or cold cheese once I'm done with all the equipment stuff. I think this is how to make the anti-magic staff. It really recommended it, so it must be strong. Ideally, I would have done all this stuff before I let Medea get stealed. Wow, really, Nick? Before Medea got stolen, I would have done this, so that I would have it before the Swordsman Labyrinth. So I'm playing a little bit of catch-up here, but it's alright. Now, right now we're operating under me kind of knowing where I'm supposed to go. I don't know if it would have been easy to know you're supposed to go this way if you hadn't gone already. I think I almost explored this way the first time we were here, but didn't bother because I knew it would be blocked off. I'm pretty sure on the left coming up. I think this is the area. I think there's one of the heel slimes is chilling on a beach near here. I think if this is what I'm thinking. Well, maybe not. No, yeah, I think there's that small beach next to the hilltop hut. I think there's something down there, but I might be thinking of a different area. But I really do love that the game goes through so much effort to explain to you. Always stick to paths because you'll have to fight more monsters if you get off the path. And it's like, oh, but also most of the areas you have to go to are off the path, so enjoy. Oh, I guess a path disappeared. Truth be told, not a terrible encounter rate. Oh, whoa, what? I got really confused. I was like, why are they... No, I'm still confused. Because the ones we were just fighting were jail cats, so now there's Candy Cat and Terror Tabbies. So they really have 2 different cats in a new area? That's weird. Luckily, and I'm pretty sure this stays true... Oh, Terror Tabbies must be like the earliest version. I'm pretty sure this stays true for most of the game. If you... I think they all have the same weaknesses. So, like, Terror Tabbies, even though these ones are technically stronger, they still have the same weaknesses, and that sometimes they just won't attack because they're playing something. Also, I'm a genius. I forgot. Oh, I got it. Said how much I shine. Look, I see the color of my cheeks from here. I don't know what the fuck Yankees is talking about. I wanted to equip this. So the fence is lower, but increases my agility. Is it magical, or can I actually see the stats? Agility is 65. Well, I'm faster than Jessica now. So it's a pretty decent increase, but is it the highest it can be? Is this also with an agility ring equipped too? No. It's the Titan belt. Increases the wearer's attack power. I think I'd rather wear that. Platinum headgear was interesting, but I'll probably sell it. I feel bad because I bought it when I was going to make the Mercury bow so soon. Okay, that leads down to the next area, I think. Or it's further up. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm going. I like how I said I was, but I know the broad strokes of where I'm supposed to go, but I'm failing a little bit when it comes to the specifics. Muddy Hands. You're going to find a lot of these. I think we're about to get one of the more rare items in the game. I think there's only 2 of them that you find outside of like rare enemy drops. I'd be surprised if it doesn't list it. I think it's going to list it here. No, I guess not. Maybe it's not as rare as I thought it was. Oh, here it is. It can be found in the Hilltop Hut. It's a decent helmet for Yankees at the time. It's also a rare item, which you should not sell. Used to making some of the best equipment in the game. If you do sell it, don't expect it to be easy to get more gold anywhere from any monster in any random battle. You can't be too sure. You'll never be able to see that specific item again. It's never worth giving up a rare item just for some pocket change. That is words to live by in this game. I promise. Alright, is this how I get to the next area then? I really thought this would cut me off. There's got to be treasure down here if they let you come down here. Or not, just a random area. Alright, game. You've proved me wrong once again. I think I was thinking of, it's on the way to this area, maybe. Or on the way to Port Prospect the first time is where you find, like, the heel slime just chilling on the beach. I think that's what I was thinking. But who the fuck knows with me? Oh, Drac Mages I think are pretty weak. I think you could fight those pretty early on. Muddy Hands are decently strong. They're not as weak as I'd like them to be. I think they're a beginning enemy in Dragon Quest Joker, though. In 1 or 2, I think they are. They're in, like, a cave, and I remember that. And they're, like, one of the first enemies you can recruit. Or no, they're not. I'm sorry. They're in, like, the second area in Dragon Quest Joker. So they're not as rare as I thought they were. Oh, right. They can call for backup, too. But it looks like they're weaker. Or did that one go to the left? I don't remember. I'm half paying attention. My arm's falling asleep. Leave me alone. I didn't ask for this. Give him decent XP, though. That's not too bad. Angelo 17. How many skill points are we getting? You learned Whack. Oh, so, Whack is just death. So that's interesting. God, Angus takes so fucking long to level up. I honestly don't think I'm going to bother putting sword skill for Angus. For Angelo. He, so he can learn the same skills as the hero, except his final skill is different than the hero's. For the swords, I think he learns the It's weird. He learns the Lance final spell, which is like Giga Slash, I think. And the hero learns like Omni Slash or whatever it is. But it's weird because the two of them, I think poison carries after battles too, which sucks. But yeah, he can learn like Metal Slash, which is pretty helpful for hunting metal slimes. I think the only place we've seen them so far is it might have been in Swordsman's Labyrinth. It might have been somewhere else, but they can appear very rarely early in the game. But there's an area, I think it's on the next continent, but there's an area you can grind them pretty efficiently. Like they'll show up, I want to say like 20% of the time, which is pretty good. I forget where, there's a place later on that you can get liquid metal slimes, which are like, so metal slimes, if you defeat them, are worth 4,000 XP, which are 4,000 like some in some change. I think it adds up to 1,024 for each party member, which is pretty helpful. But oh, this is an inn too, sweet. But it's not perfect in that it's, are you okay? You're probably the person. Oh, they're in wheeler travels. There we go. What was I trying to say? Oh, right. There's the ability that I have, Metal Slash, can really help with getting metal slimes, and you can only learn that on swords. So it'd be kind of helpful to have Angelo proficient in swords, but with how little XP or how little skill points he's getting, it just doesn't seem worth it right now. I'd rather focus it all into bows just so he can become more competent, because right now he's not doing great. Oh, it doesn't heal poison. Luckily, I think one of the heroes learns Squelch. Yeah. Bam. Poison be gone. Wow, that didn't even heal from the inn. That's crazy. So this inn, or I'm sorry, this well contains one of the rarest items in the game. Oh, you'll notice weird music, weird noise when I walk on this. You grab this helmet. By the way, it is stupid how early in the game you can get this, considering you can't use it until much later. Crown is stuck and won't budge. Slurp, flurp. Help, somebody, anybody, get this crown off me. Oh yeah, who could it be? I'm down here, look, I'm right next to your foot. I mean, you're under my foot. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Hello, thumbnail. I was bouncing up and down at the top of the well, but I fell in and now I can't get out. Help me. Pull that crown off me and set me free. You'll have to give it some welly, though. It's stuck fast. Thank you. All you have to do is pull the crown off me. No need to be gentle. Just tug at it really hard. Do I get to be the king after this? Two things about this. A, this is the biggest king slime you'll ever see, and B, that crown is way too big right now. Well done. Here you have the silly crown. It's your reward. Slurp. Receives the slime crown and puts it in the bag. There's only like I said, I think there's only 2 of those in the game, other than dropping from King Slimes, which is a very rare drop. Also, they're not in this game, but these dudes trying to make a slime stack. Slime stacks are, unsurprisingly, stacks of 4 slimes. They're not in Dragon Quest VIII, but they're in 9, and I think they're in Dragon Quest Joker 2. Have you been across the plane yet? There's something really cool down there. There's this really old ship. It was even bigger than us when we were one huge slime. You're a bit of a weird shape, aren't you? Nowhere near as wonderfully wobbly as we are. You go down the mountain, you'll find this really big ship. Watch how you go through, though. There's a load of bad monsters on the way down, and nowhere to rest when you do finally get to the bottom. Seeing as you helped us and everything, maybe I'll tell you a little secret. If you mix 2 agility rings with something really precious, you can make a meteorite bracelet. I wonder what that really precious something is. Slurp. Discovered a new recipe for the alchemy pot. I forget the meteorite bracer, but he's right. It is supposed to be like an end game accessory. Humans are nicer than I thought. Thanks for helping us out. No problem, man. Happy to help. Sometimes we join together and make one giant slime. It's really fun. It's really good fun. We didn't reckon on getting stuck down a well like that. Thanks for helping us out. Well done. So yeah, that slime is huge and has no business being that big. I don't want to hear it again. I got it. Oh, cool. That's a fun little event. I found that when I was a kid, too. I thought it was way funnier back then. That's interesting. Alright, so down the mountain we go. Oh, not this way. What's a thing like that doing in the middle of nowhere? Ah, travelers, have you seen that strange-looking mountain over there? Look, if you squint a bit, you'll see. It's a huge mountain shaped just like a ship. There's no way there'd be a ship all the way out here, though. It really is a puzzle. Yeah, you can see the ship from here. Believe it or not, we will get to sail on it. You hold some really good rock salt down there, you know. I've been digging it out and selling it to earn a living. What he doesn't tell you is that rock salt is dropped from a rock-type enemy. And the fact that he's been digging it out, quote-unquote, is bullshit. That dude is a fucking murderer. So yeah, I think you have to go down this way. Pink Pongos, which is another gorilla type. You know, it's weird to me. This game has a pretty decent amount of different enemies, but what's weird to me is that they're so early on, they just use so many color swaps. They really don't need to. They have, I guess it's because some of the enemies they want to save for later because they're like kind of endgame-ish enemies, and you can't just throw them in this early. I can kind of get that, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little bit of waste. Yangus is 19. What do we got? Yangus is no longer getting a plethora of skill points, and I'm still maxed in his axe part. I guess I'll just keep putting in humanity. Yeah, there's nowhere else. I could put it in sights eventually, but I want to max these two out. The Fisticuffs is a good one too, but you'd have to be barehanded to use some of the skills. Actually, that's not true. I think the skills they teach you, like hurl boulder at like 80 and throw rocks, are pretty good. But I don't think it's worth like putting like the 20 points in Fisticuffs, especially how rare skill points are. Alright, so I don't remember this area being that long, so we should get through it pretty quickly, and then we can start Trodain Castle, or hopefully start the Monster Arena. Yeah, so this is a rock bomb. One thing this game never lets you do, which is weird, because I'm not used to it for most RPGs. I don't like that it doesn't let you, how do I put it? You never see the HP of the enemies. I'm so used to that in like every RPG I play of like seeing the HP of the enemies or using Libra to see it and stuff like that. It's like such a core part of RPGs like this. It's so weird to me that you don't, you can't do that in this game. Like throughout it, there's never an ability to see their HP. Also, those rock bombs are what drop the, what do you call it? Rock salt. There's probably treasure around here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably just gonna make a beeline for the ship. I don't like this area very much. I've never really explored it too thoroughly. If I have to, I'll come back here later in the game. There's the Bodkin Archers, I think we fought earlier. Took them out pretty quickly. The rock bombs can be really deadly, so I try to get rid of them as soon as possible. Yeah, those are definitely a low-level enemy. That's weird that they're here. The Muddy Hands can call for help, but the rock bomb can, I think, either self-explode or cast bang. Or I think it hits just pretty hard. Yangus just happens to have a pretty high defense. So, I would like to get that done as soon as possible. What does Cherub's Arrow do? Oh, so he recovers MP. That's not a bad ability. I guess that could help if I tried to make him a half mage too. Which he kind of is on his own. Yeah, this is not a very big area at all. Although I guess it would have to not be. Alright, I check the alchemy pot. Did it go off and I wasn't paying attention? I feel like I've walked around enough. Wow. That's so weird. It's definitely, like, still taking a bit. Alright. Yeah, cutscene triggered. I didn't have to go that far at all. Which is how you know it's not going to work. We got this way too easily.
What have we here? Yes, this must be it. The ancient ship we heard about in Pickham. Now we can pick up Dul Magus's hateful trail again. But it's enormous. How on earth will we get it down to the sea? If only it wasn't quite so far.
I must admit I'm rather
inland.
stumped, is what he said. Well, it wasn't so far inland. Yeah, no shit, that's the whole point.
Show me the map. Now, let's see. Here's my castle. Which means now we must be... here! Unbelievable! We're directly south of the castle. I had no idea we were so close to home. In that case, we should go back to the castle and see if we can find mention of this ship in the library. There's There's no time to lose. We must return to Trodaine.
I keep skipping through his dialogue by accident. He always sounds like he's finished. I thought this area was too small, and that's why, because we gotta go through here. I vaguely remember this part. This is usually around the time where it can't be that long because I don't remember it very well, which to me means it must be very short or unremarkable. And now I see what they meant where they warned that there's no place to rest once you get down here. I don't remember mud mannequins being very easy either. Those enemies are definitely available in Monster Rancher, or I'm sorry, Monster Rancher, Monster Quest Hunter Joker, whatever the full title is. The mud mannequins are definitely available in the first area. That I remember. They only come out when it's raining, I think. Unsurprisingly, because they are made of mud. It is just such a relief to be in a game like this where the enemies actually drop gold. Because it's possible that after fighting for an immense amount of time that you'll be like, oh look, I have a little bit of money to spend. Unlike Final Fantasy XIII. I'm going to keep ripping on that game until I have the platinum, because that's how long I have to keep playing it. Okay, definitely down that way. Maybe not. Again, I'm sure there's treasure down here. I don't want to look for it. I don't like this area. Something about it just makes me not want to linger. I feel like I've had bad experiences here, and I don't remember why. And that's more than enough reason for me to not want to be here. Knowing I might just fuck up is not okay. So yeah, the ping pongos also sometimes just don't do anything, which is pretty neato. I love when enemies just occasionally just fuck off and don't attack. It's a pretty great feature. It makes them feel more individual because they all have like their different reasons. Like the cat will like roll around on the ground. Those will just like stare. Giant mallet. I don't think I'm using clubs with the Angus, so that would be pretty helpful. Going the wrong way. Good job, Nick. I don't think there's anything here. No. Oh, it's definitely this way. Except it wasn't. I should get a new sword soon, I feel like. I feel like I've had this one for a while. Oh, I just saw the game clip a little bit there. Like as soon as I step here, I'm going to start seeing new enemies. Yep, buffalo wings. See, these I feel like were gone long enough for them to appear again. Last time we saw these was after Peregrine Key, not Quay, like I always say. So seeing new ones here is like, it's okay. It's within the realm of acceptance. I have to go through a small cave to get the Trodaine, but then literally in the gate outside of Trodaine is where the last monster is. So I feel like we should do that. I'll grab that, and then I'll start the next part with me doing the monster arena stuff. That seems like a pretty good trade-off. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? 5 skill points? I can work with that. I should be close to maxing swords, I think. Or at least, getting close to the max I can do at my current level. Which I am still all about. Alright, am I on the wrong side? Yeah. So I was looking, because there's a house out here. I can see it on the map, but it's not until... Oh no, I could go over there. Do I want to take a detour? The odds of me coming back here are very low. Because there's fuck all else. There's fuck all out here. And, oh man, this is not good. So, this is Mum, Bo, Jum, Bo. And if you don't defeat them, they will combine. And, they each have, different specialties. Like, that one hits hard. I think the one... Oh, wow. He just flat out cast kill and it worked. I've never seen that happen. The one in, the cloak, the one that doesn't have a sword, I think that one's a magic user. But yeah, if you linger too long, or if you leave all 4 of these alive, I think they can form together to create Mumbo Jumbo. Which is a big monster and not fucking worth fighting. It sucks. I think that one is the one that combines them, the one I'm attacking. But I'm not sure. I forgot they were here, to be honest. I should heal, because Jessica's getting weak. Yeah, I might go off to the coast. I don't know. Maybe I might just wait, because I'm pretty sure this is on the coast. So if I really wanted to come back here, I could just go over to that tip. I could go around it. I'll do that later, now that I think about it. Because while I can't teleport there, there's no place near here that I can just, oh, here we go. There's no place near here I can just, instantly teleport to. It's still fairly easy to get there. easier than it needs to be, or than I thought it would be, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright. We have a Staff of Anti-Magic, which I think... I forget what the spell is, but it casts a spell that makes it so you can, I'm drawing a blank here, where you can stop magic, which is not surprising. What do I want to make now? Do I want to make Jessica's shield? I think I wanted to go for that. So many items to make. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do that. I think that's what this is. I know two of them. Two of the silver platters makes the iron curious, I think. Or no. Oh, I did need one more iron shield. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I need one more. Because you need 2 iron shields to make an iron curious, then combine an iron curious with 2 silver platters. That's what I need to make. Oh, well. I fucked that up. That's okay. They're not hard to find. I can just grab one off screen. And then I can make the silver curious. Thank you for the milk. I'm gonna grind cheese eventually. All right, just bear with me. I think once I get to Chrodane and once I pick up the last monster we need, I think I'll teleport to the Hilltop Hut. The dude who gave the 8 cheese at the beginning. I don't remember how often he updates. He updates occasionally, and he'll give you more cheese, I think. I just don't know how often it is. Again, Angelo fucking coming in clutch with Thwack. I don't know how much MP Thwack uses. I assume it's a lot, because it's like a death spell. Like, why wouldn't it use a lot? But I don't know. Wow, I'm liking this. I think Trode keeps saying that I'm under leveled, but I don't feel it, to be honest. I feel like I'm doing okay. Buffalo Wing drops, Cowpats. It's not great. What I really need is Magic Beast Tide. Oh, is this not a real cave? I thought this would be like a different instance. Like it would I thought it would like take me to like a dungeon in here, but it's not. It's just a straight up path. Interesting. Diabogs? Is that what these are called? Diablos. I get it, because they use dice attack. Funny joke. I guess I should probably go for these guys first. I feel like they're going to be stronger. Who's the casting it on? Again, Angelo. Fucking clutch. I assume the Garuda is a higher leveled enemy, but I'm not sure. Also, they can't attack this turn, so we get a little bit of free reign. I'm glad they targeted him first, because that, oh, don't target the cats. One of them's asleep. It is interesting that you can spawn in and one of them is sleeping. That's kind of funny to me. Perfect. I'm digging this. Now, this is because we stunned them and we got here earlier, but that could have gone a lot worse, I feel like. Alright. I'm ready. Let's do it. Yes, I'm just under the cave right now. Wow, this is why it was unremarkable, because there's fucking nothing here. It's literally just a path. That's weird. I was so ready for like a dungeon, and there wasn't one. I knew there had to be a reason, and now I know. Alright, so this is a church, which means I can probably teleport here, which is nice. I didn't think I could. This didn't seem like one of those areas, but that's cool. I might be able to go back to that coast at some point, assuming I can't drop off there. It's gonna bother me if I don't. I'm like, I know for a fact there's something there. It's just a matter of, is there a chest there that requires me to have like a crazy key or something? I forget how many keys I have. I know I have the first one, the thief's key, but do I have the magic key? Which is second, and there's the ultimate key or something. There's a couple different variations. Thank you for the milk. Milking cows wherever I go. Because I'm a wannabe farmer. This one's running away. Holy shit. It summoned the birds. Oh, alright. It's going pretty well. I enjoyed this. I think I might just record another part right after this. Oh my god. I cracked everything. I stretch this now. Yeah, I might just keep going. I should, in theory, record other series. Like, I need to record a couple other games, but at the same time, if I'm having fun, isn't that what's really important, guys? This cow. Fucking give me the milk. God damn. Running away. So skittish. Just go find a chicken to give you strength. Get it? Cow and chicken joke. That cartoon on Cartoon Network that you all forgot about until just now. Do you get the joke? I'm not sure you guys get the joke. Guys, do you get it? Okay. I'm just gonna assume you didn't. That's fine. Oh. Alright. It is a little difficult to keep making this interesting. That's the only downside. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. I think I'm okay with the current specs, like having Angela use staves, having the hero use swords. I always have the hero use swords because I think swords are the best weapons for the hero, like in this game. Angela with a bow is different. I assume someone said he's going to get some good AoE moves, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Having him improve his arrows would be pretty neat. I'm debating if I should try and farm the witches for a garter, because combining that to get his new bow would be pretty neato. I'd kind of be all about that. Yes, ma'am. Been a long time since we've had visitors here in this poor lonely island. Lonely island. On a boat, motherfucker. Used to be so lively around these parts, but no one ever comes by. It's all because of those cursed thorns the castle charted to the north of here. What a terrible affair. You're telling me. Hey, man. Heard a rumor about a magic key at Castle Troy, so I went looking for it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I don't mean to interfere in your business, but I wouldn't go there if I were you. You might end up getting cursed, too. Sorry, did I scare you? That wasn't my intention. It's just... Never mind. Why don't we forget all about that and do some business? Oh, he's a shop. You know, I needed more of these, so I'll take these. Oh, you can buy hoods, too. Fur hood. Should I buy that for Yangus? I can afford it. I don't know if I have another thing that he should be using, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna buy some herbs. Just throw them in the bag. I'm gonna buy some antidote herbs too, because again, you're gonna be able to combine these soon. So, and since I have the money for it, I might as well. I meant to do that earlier, but this seemed like the best time. I want to go to those bags behind her. Oh, can I? Just walking up. There's a wall there. I like how I missed that wall completely. I guess just stay here, try and get healthy. Wow, that's super expensive. I really do like that the inn prices change from place to place, though. Like, it's not just like a straight up, like, it doesn't just keep going up. Like, the Hilltop Hut, which is technically... I guess maybe the Hilltop Hut technically is earlier. You might have been able to go there earlier, now that I think about it. The rock slide that might have been just blocking the ship area. But, yeah, I like that, that's a thing. We're at a little over an hour. Maybe I should just end this here? Since there's a save point right there? I don't know. It feels kind of like I didn't really end on anything. But I mean, an hour is an hour. I think, yeah, Trojan Castle's still a bit away. I think I'll do all that extra business in the next one. Let me see if I can zoom here, actually. Because that way I can start doing some stuff off screen. Hilltop Hut, no. So, oh no! Fuck. Oh my god, I hit circle, which is normally no. Oh my god. Yeah, we're definitely ending it here. So I'll do the long walk of shame back after this. God, that might kill it for me. That might make me not want to do another part. I'll do the long walk back while this is processing, and we can go from there.